Does your cat ever stare at you softly after a fight? Or randomly start being super affectionate out of nowhere? Most people just laugh it off and think it's a funny coincidence. But there's something much deeper going on beneath that cute little face. In this video, you'll find out exactly how your cat quietly tells you they're sorry, using signals you've probably been ignoring for years. And the first sign on our list is something your cat may have already done to you today, without you even realizing it. If that sounds wild, hit subscribe and stick around because it gets even better. Now, let's break it all down. Number 10. The slow blink apology. You've probably locked eyes with your cat after a fight and wondered what on earth they were thinking. Here's what's actually happening. That slow, deliberate blink is your cat's version of a white flag. A 2020 study published in Scientific Reports by Dr. Karen McComb at the University of Sussex found that slow blinking creates a positive emotional response between cats and humans, basically proving this is real emotional communication, not just a coincidence. When your cat holds your gaze and blinks slowly, they're telling you the tension is over and they're ready to make peace. You can actually use this signal yourself. Try slow blinking back at your cat after an argument and watch how quickly they relax. Once you start noticing it, you'll realize your cat has been apologizing to you way more often than you ever thought. Number 9. They bring you a gift. Picture this. Your cat drops a half-chewed toy at your feet right after knocking your water glass off the table. That's not random. In the wild, cats share prey with the members of their group that they care about most. When your cat brings you something, even something gross, after a conflict, they're tapping into that same ancient instinct. They're essentially saying, "Here, I worked hard for this, and I want you to have it." If your cat has ever brought you a toy right after getting in trouble, now you know that wasn't weird. It was an apology wrapped in fur. Number 8. The apology headbutt. Right after a tense moment, your cat walks over and presses their forehead firmly into your leg. That move has a name. It's called bunting, and it means a lot more than most people realize. Cats have scent glands on their foreheads, and when they bunt against you, they're marking you with their scent. In cat language, that marking means, "You belong to me and I belong to you." After a conflict, choosing to do this is your cat's way of actively rebuilding the bond they felt was threatened. So the next time your cat headbutts you after a disagreement, let them, because they're doing the emotional heavy lifting to bring you two back together. Number 7. Suddenly acting extra cute. Your cat just knocked your phone off the counter while staring you dead in the eyes, and now they're rolling around adorably like nothing happened. Funny, yes, but also surprisingly strategic. This behavior actually has a name in animal science. It's called a vulnerability display, and cats use it on purpose to break tension and avoid conflict. A 2019 study from the journal Animal Cognition found that cats are highly skilled at reading and responding to human emotional cues, meaning your cat genuinely knows when you're upset with them. Rolling over, stretching dramatically, or doing something silly is their way of showing you they're harmless and non-threatening. Once you see it for what it is, the post-misbehavior zoomies suddenly make a whole lot more sense. Number 6. Following you. Room to room. Normally your cat acts like they couldn't care less where you are, so when they suddenly start shadowing your every move, something has shifted. A guilty cat will follow you from room to room as a quiet way of saying, "Please don't stay mad at me." Staying physically close is one of the most direct ways a cat can show you they want to repair the relationship. They're not being clingy for no reason, choosing closeness over distance on purpose. Watch for this one because it's easy to miss. It doesn't look dramatic. It just looks like your cat quietly showing up wherever you go. That low-key persistence is actually a pretty big emotional move for a creature that usually values independence so much. Number 5. The reconciliation. Purr. Not every purr you hear from your cat means the same thing, and this is where it gets really interesting. Cats actually have a specific purr they use after conflict, and it sounds different from their regular happy purr. It tends to be softer, lower, and a little more hesitant, almost like they're unsure if you're ready to receive it yet. If you listen carefully after a disagreement and hear that quieter, almost uncertain purr, your cat is actively trying to smooth things over. That soft sound is them reaching out, and honestly, it's one of the most tender things they can do. Number 4. Grooming you out of nowhere. Your cat walks up, starts licking your hand, and you think, Aw, how sweet. But here's what's really going on. This behavior is called allogrooming, and in the cat world, it's serious social bonding behavior. A 2016 study published in the journal Animal Behavior found that cats initiate allogrooming most often with individuals they have a strong social attachment to, and almost never with cats or people they feel neutral about. When your cat chooses to groom you right after bad behavior, they're treating you the same way they would treat another cat they deeply trust and want to stay close to. That post-conflict lick session isn't random. It's one of the most emotionally loaded gestures your cat is capable of. Number 3. The exposed belly flash. Here's something most cat owners don't fully appreciate. Your cat's belly is the most protected part of their body. Every vital organ is right there and in the wild. Exposing it means accepting total vulnerability. So when your cat rolls over and shows you their belly after a tense moment, they're not just being cute. They're taking a real emotional risk. They're telling you they trust you enough to be completely defenseless around you. This is especially meaningful right after a conflict because it signals submission in the most sincere way possible. Your cat is essentially saying, I know we just fought, and I'm still choosing to be open with you. Don't take that belly flash for granted. It's a bigger deal than it looks. Number 2. Sitting just close enough. Watch what your cat does right after a disagreement, and you'll notice something quietly brilliant. They don't run and hide, but they also don't jump all over you. Instead, they settle down just within your reach, close enough to be seen, but not so close that it feels pushy. That careful distance is not an accident. Your cat is reading the room and testing the emotional temperature before fully committing to reconnecting. It's a calculated move that says, I'm here, I'm not leaving, but I'll let you come to me when you're ready. That kind of emotional awareness in a small, furry animal is honestly pretty impressive. Give them a moment, and you'll usually find them slowly creeping a little closer once they sense the tension has lifted. Number 1. Kneading on you. If your cat climbs onto your lap after a fight and starts kneading, consider yourself fully forgiven. Kneading goes all the way back to kittenhood, when kittens need their mother to stimulate milk. It's one of the earliest and most deeply comforting behaviors a cat ever learns. As adults, cats only knead on surfaces and people that make them feel completely safe. So if they're doing it on you, you are firmly in their inner circle of trust. Choosing to knead on you right after a conflict is about as emotionally open as a cat ever gets. It means all the tension they were carrying is gone. There's no hidden meaning or subtle signal to decode here. This one is as honest and straightforward as it gets. Your cat is telling you with their whole body that they feel safe. They feel close to you, and everything is okay again. You can now spot every quiet and heartfelt way your cat reaches out to make things right with you. But knowing how your cat apologizes is only half the story, because there are things you might be doing right now that your cat will never forgive. So go ahead and check out our next video where we uncover the 10 things cats simply cannot let go of, including one that shocks almost every cat owner. Miss it, and you could be damaging your bond with your cat without even knowing it.